Okay, our recording is back on. Time for the MSQ. Currying favor. Why do I have a feeling we'll be dealing with actual curry? Commander, it's good to see you. Have any news from old Charlene? I hear Miss Stoller regarding her search for a means to return to the void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Know my alone in this. Estonia has such an excess of energy that has been helping the traitor soldiers of Neria grumble. As for Zero... Something the matter? No, I've had her pay us a visit. I was apprising her of recent developments, or the lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my ether. Would you like to come? Yep. Wait the pause before she actually asked. Heard of a most welcome invitation. Timely too, I might add. So you can venture out into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. You accompany us, of course? Come then. I have an errand to run at the bazaar first. Ooh. What errands you got? Have some more spice. Mary told me to do so for our next visit. Mr. Zero's quite tolerant, you see. This is so we manage our fond of spicy food, but then any of us can keep up with her. Actually, normally on one hand, they can't quite satisfy her. But I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more vigorous flavors. I'm going for a super spicy. You can appreciate the riches of the world's substance far better than I can, I expect. Colorful array of spices. Zesty. Yeah, it's hot just to look at. Such an enticing aroma. Ooh. Racing flavor. Yeah, let's go with the yellow. Make sure there's your reaction. We consider to sample the spice in her presence. Taste the spice in Zero's presence. Tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. So the fire courses through your entire body. That should speak volumes. No suffice then. Oh, it's a pleasure, Mr. Zero. Please give Marie my regards. Got a regular here.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Ooh.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I knew it! Actual curry!
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Really? Are this supposed to be really spicy?
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once. And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
No, go all in.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
I'll have His Excellency's helping you. Double down.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzatan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzatan my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation, and naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself, as I told Rubicante. As I found myself moved to speak. I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek. What is going on?
What's happening?
Oh, yep, the special curry.
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Or stomach.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Okay, don't say we didn't warn you.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
Oh, he thinks. Oh.
Ah! It burns! It burns!
To
Oh, the
better
bare metal
maintain the
lactic.
facade, the alchemist ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this.
Oh yeah!
Come,
Here we go.
let's replenish our ether.
I kind of like this whole thing of Zero's coming to develop tastes. Oh my god, everyone is like passed out! That was perfect. Like life flashed before my eyes. It's exhilarating!
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Merid prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment.
Give him the spicy curry too.
By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
This curry has left you slightly flushed and your heart racing. Our time is wait, you're ready to face him head on and with feelings! My god, that sound! You're like everyone else and all their minions loading in. Yeah, like, that was quite the sound. Like 500 people and their minions spawning at the same time.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
I enter.
Doing something extraneous, just... He's feeling antsy, so he's just doing exercise. Ooh. Oh my god! So many people are thirsting right now! They knew exactly what they were doing at this scene.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
It's not the stupid spicy curry.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks.
Still glistening! Oh my god.
Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the
But
way of
we need a
entertainment.
top that's like
but
Emperor's
make
New
yourselves
Clothes,
comfortable.
but instead of being nothing, it puts like that sweat effect on your body. She's just staring at him! Oh my god!
Shall we disrobe as well?
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable
Oh
at once, I am sure.
This is great! That is just too perfectly hilarious. That's a scene I want to see people react to. Dating these casual robes.
At last. We've been looking for you.
Got something going on.
My friends! Tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Oriange's assistance.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist.
So we go to the moon and go...
Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography.
Open a gate on...
And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound. All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th. Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Oriange's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnished insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage. The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm. My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the Brand's imprisoning Zodiac. And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
Exactly what the Crystal Tower was for!
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent.
Oh, this is why we're going to the Ether Font!
Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all.
Yeah, she was on the moon in the previews.
May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
The Dark Throne. Why is this happening now? I don't know, but it's cool. Yeah. Boom! Yep, going ham. One and all already eaten the set forth, our preparations are complete. I make a moment to exchange this vessel for its Euron counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists the High Crucible. Of course, we shall accompany thee thither, and thence begin our journey. I have a feeling these three will be joining us to the dungeon. But yeah, it's called the Ether Font, and we're just told, to get to the moon, we're going to need an obscene amount of ether. Then where do we go to get that but a font of it? Oh yeah, you got the new features we can turn on, like job icons in chat. My apologies for the delay. That's a striking simulacrum indeed. Well suited to the work ahead, I doubt not. Going to explain Yashila's plan in greater detail. As you know, we seek to open a void gate in the Air Lamentorum. We might gain direct passage to the moon of the 13. Looks like our comrades labor upon the moon with needs to accomplish two tasks. First, the procurement of a substantial quantity of ether and subsequent delivery of it onto the Tower of Babel. The structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Tlafroy's spires. This, however, does not pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of the world. Thus we seek an alternative means of conveying our requisite resource. Second task doth pertain to use of the Tower of Babel itself. Call that this portal into the moon is placed under the supervision of the Ilsvar contingent. Employed to different ends, ascertain the contingent's express permission. I'd like to believe they would not refuse us. Perhaps we should consider ourselves the ether problem first. An idea of estimate source of vast quantity needed? Aye, like a location doth come to mind. Let's make for the airship landing. There, I shall reveal more. Running out with my sword. The one that says airship landing. That'll work. Not better than accounted for? Excellent. You shall travel to Charlene and then seek the nearby island of Ham.
Having a good time?
Yes. Near the surface of this isle, two rivers of ether converge, churning energy is constantly released by the way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by ether harvested from the isle. As well you know, an alternative power source is ultimately found for the vessel. Passage unto Ultima Thule is very limited existence, facilitated by none less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. Such Island of Ham's vast ether deposits remain untouched. We help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the form's permission. We don't need permission. Isn't this straightforward in this world? That's the nature of politics, I fear. Signs of civilization not have been officially disbanded. No longer are we a recognized collective. Somewhat disadvantaged position, bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, it's a recognized and effective body upon which we might prevail. It is Valdesian, fighting a Charlian, that seek our friends at the Annex. Stick us there. Just look at the crowds of people. Good back, Commander. What brings you here today? In such colorful company. Brings what you got. This occasion, you're come to seek the students' assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, I want to speak of Kryle. She's in the main hall, searching through our archives. Visitor with her at the moment, there's someone you don't know, so feel free to show yourself in.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends. As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenfil occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see. From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryle fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather... homecoming.
Homecoming?
But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage.
Catching her up on things.
To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th? Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
You have a knack for finding trouble.
Yeah, we do.
If Gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission. Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world.
As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
Especially hearing that, yeah, we needed to stop an invasion
We are truly
from
grateful.
another dimension.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
Yep, because we gotta, get the ether and carry the ether.
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction.
Yeah, I'm going around asking questions while I wait to get permission.
Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charlene Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Fell a bunch of stuff. Need to.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward.
Sorry.
A pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance. And what have we here?
A letter?
Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
I feel that letter is going to be important. Everyone's here. Roger, how delightful of you acquire assistance. Then ask away. It so happens that you caught me in post-deadline bliss. Give us the purpose of our inquiry. Is there understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems? I'd like to know how ether harvested at the Isle of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark, if disclosure of such information is permitted. It's no bother at all. Build special tanks to store ether just like you use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Simple, but quite brilliant in construction. There are even crystals for theater capacity. Pity we never got to use them. Hi, how mild and distant the memory. When you have daylight loomed large, extricated ourselves from the waist-high mire of work only to end up chin deep in another. I was like, what is the world? A conduit of the energy of creation, but now I am truly alive. Perhaps thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals can make such a difference. You feel positively functional. Chrissy Rabbs is 12 dancing on the knife edge of failure. Nope, she's a crazy one. Got it. Glad for you. I'm sorry to the ether tanks. You know what became of them? Uh-oh. I did become of them. For life of me, I can't seem to remember. I do remember that someone who might remember. You should be back by now. Just look for the fellow ringing out to the screens. I've been on vacation and you haven't. Nope. You seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. A serious gratitude, Margaret. And you look after thyself. I seek out the individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Uncle Dunkle. Yep, I knew it would be like the tacky shirt. Face it, launch our tiny little boat. How you been, Evander? Able to catch a bit of rest? Well, if I don't know about the ether tanks, who in my guy's name would? Well, right here in my very own workshop, they were. But as always, Master Kokol, I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating. Now that's all. I'm avoiding the details, at least not if I was drinking me. So, why is it just their little old tanks? Permit me to explain. I think I got the long and short of it. Good for saying, we all owe more than we can. Oh, you more than we can ever repay. Neither ether tanks, well, they're at your disposal. One problem, need the forms of approval to set foot in the Isle of Ham. But to me, even the next ship out, Adlon can't wipe their asses in accordance with procedural motions. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. What a thing to be caught saying. Seven thighs! Mr. Forshall, it's Scholar Munching. What a surprise. Yeah. It's no Thal's balls, but Thaliak's thumping thighs. Pardon the intrusion. Foam has delivered your petition, and we decided to deliver our verdict directly. Regarding special suspension to travel to Isle of Ham for the express purchase of etheric extraction on one condition. Covered with spirits about the ether, Alice home to throngs of vicious beasts. Ask you call any such creatures you encounter. So, given the investment of the ether we seek, expect it a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we don't underestimate the value of what you desire. Simply yield the students of destiny to seem collaborators to do a debt of gratitude. Hope that expediting your request is a suitable way to repay it. Debt of gratitude. We've taken the liberty of arranging your passage to Isle of Ham. The vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor. And then, I better get those ether tanks loaded onto the airship, ready to take them where you need them, assuming it's safe. Head back to the annex, but should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call. Oh, yeah, it's right here.
Bound for the Isle of Ham. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect.
Yep.
If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Ah! Sacred! on, my boy!
Thancred, 'tis good to see you.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly. Urianger tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee.
Ooh.
I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
The Ether font now accessible. North of the Sherlane mainland lies the verdant Isle of Ham, lying long protected by the form as an actinic asset due to its abundant wells of ether. There are plenty of comes peril, and the vicious beasts that live there will not so readily relinquish their claim to the island's lifeblood. Secure the energy you need to reach the void, or return to the very fluids of ether you seek. Oh, never mind. Yep. Oh, butterbears! Whoa! And that guy is right in front of us. Yo. Good, we leave the bears alone. Ice flow just breaks and pushes some icebergs to make a bridge. Oh my god, look at this is one ugly mofo. Red Mage. Distance set. Yep. These things are party! It's just rainbow crystal golems! Look at that landscape! Yep, crystal there. Up. A little bit wider. The lightning there is really cool. Boss concept. Oh yeah, making our way to Yocto Mammoth. Yep. Another throwback boss, just the Octomammoth. Yep! Even got the boss theme. Yeah, this got like the emote face of just like the spider icons. Like, why is it tentacles? Because Final Fantasy IV reference. All the mana sense that we have around the Oh my god! You're constantly underestimating the range of these. All the heads! second chance points. Yep. Now vessels.
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once. Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated bugger. Oh, by the by. Where were you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided that ain't too far.
Galamald.
We would need them transported to Galem, to the Tower of Babel.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way. I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
Everything seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
It's not exactly your martial prowess that I use specifically for us, chum.
Why would you say such a thing? You are not bound by contract or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
What binds me?
What?
A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
It's been a while since I used my candle.
Trust. I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it?
Wow, that really
It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriates betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought, and alone we fell. I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time. absolutely fine.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows.
You could stay in the light a bit more.
But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
Ooh.
Indeed. The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Client?
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down,
Is this 7.0 setup we're seeing right here? Because, yeah, in the old formula before Endwalker, point 4 was usually where we were getting into, like, really setting up the next expansion. Not only use of us, not only allow us to use tanks to arrange their transportation to Gollum on the sides, let's ready to count Coco among our allies. We must also give thanks, Thancred, coming to our aid at such short notice. Please, no, I'm always happy to help. Don't hesitate to call on me again. Till next time. Fear to flame. Thanks to restoration that's arranged, our first test is complete. Now turn attention to the second. Good, obtain the blessing of the Hills of Archangel to use the Tower of Babel to channel energy onto the moon. Mission is Camp Broken Glass. Madam President, thank you for assistance during the recent Voice incursion. Your actions saved many. With you today, I goes from not sending word in advance, Commander. We seek your cooperation in a matter of great import. We appreciate you consulting with us instead of taking unilateral action. It is no simple matter activating the Tower of Babel. Speak not only of the technological challenges. Personally, I think we must consider the emotional impact of such an action above all else. Though here to re-establish a governing body, we originally referred to those who remain here as the Garlean community. With respect, they are predominantly native Garleans, most of whom are uncomfortable with ethereal manipulation. Compound matters. The trauma inflicted by Anima is still fresh. Tower to suddenly light up again is likely to cause distress and reopen old wounds. That's in facing an acid invasion by Golbez and his voice and hordes, surely. Of course, we acknowledge the gravity of the situation, as well as the promised bloodshed should we fail to act. Yet, even were to convey our warning to the public, many simply do not understand the workings of magic or the rift, struggling to comprehend why they must be forced to relive personal horrors for the sake of something they cannot imagine. What's there to imagine? Haven't these people seen voice in their thrown eyes? Let's suppose you encounter someone who is freezing in this cold. The first thing you do might be to make them a fire, yes? What if that person still experienced the fire as being badly burned by it, and they harbored an acute fear? Despite the benefits and the necessity of the warmth you offer, they flee on instinct, or worse, misinterpret your actions for aggression and lash out. Yep, hence the name of the quest. But the fire that torments this individual, the Tower of Babel torments the people of Garlemald. If we cannot avoid defaulting here, we must find a way to help them overcome their fear. I agree. To that end, the contingent will assist however we can. Speaking of Alphino and Alphysay, with the rapport they have established with the Garland people, I dare say they can provide us some valuable insights. Meantime, Jim, I asked that you remain here to oversee the technical aspects of the tower's activation. Those actually would have been improvements, right? Because I got purgatory stuff. Yeah, let's find out. This rock represents like the hole in the map. You know what? I kind of like how the reason you can see underneath is not because of there's like a hole in the world, but because the rock makes something that's like terrain that cannot be explored, it then would show up on the map as a see-through hole, which then lets us see the layer underneath. I'm glad to see you, Vendor. The preachers explained our present dilemma. No one found it concerned that the Garleys might take poorly to the reactivation of the Tower of Babel. Putting it mildly, many would be up in arms over it. Trusting the Israeli contingent is fragile enough. We need to tread lightly, risk jeopardizing everything we've achieved. Trust again. Oh, you need to cut off? Well, it seems to me there's not what to do but speak with the people. Rather than harping on them about the necessity of the plan, we need to lend an ear to their concerns. Perhaps we can begin working towards a compromise. In that case, I'll take you to meet the community leaders. They're at the station called Senatus in the Sneculum Imperialis. Hard to speak with them, although it would be prudent to learn where people elsewhere stand as well. I'll leave that together to save zero. Might you accompany me? Oh, everyone did on their own opinions. Pretty unbelievable to me. When we're done, we need to inform Solius. No, stop it! Tower's evil! It'll turn us all evil! I don't want to hear it! Leave me alone! Fifi. Cousin right, I tell you. All those magics. Years ago, when I lived in the provinces, the locals raised their village to the ground with that stuff. Made things appear, disappear, and fly and burn. Still see when I close my eyes. That is a good turn, dear. Let's not think about that tower any longer. It's unnatural. Tower of Babel? Are you out of your mind? Abomination transformed my friends in howling of monsters. Can't even bear to look at it whenever I step outside. If I do something for us, tear the bloody thing down. Tower of Babel? I think I do a voice int. Can't say I understand. Sir, you people have done much and more for us girlies. You see it's necessary. It's good enough for me. At least that one is friendly. However, in present state, Imperial Palace is once the pride of Garlemald. We respect you and yours, but shouldn't the Garland Imperial be its caretaker instead of foreigners? We did speak thus of some of the contingent. They might make assumptions. Cut our rations or worse. No, forget to say anything, please. Ulysses is on his way with the others. Hope you found the people more receptive than we did. Only one person can be even remotely qualified as on our side. But you're really not against us. I am. You, Lord, Nias and Medius, magistrates of our political council. They have been spearheading efforts to establish a new system of government here. Besides the Tower of Babel, they insisted we speak no further until joined by representatives of the ills of our contingent. She often announced they had to arrive, though, so perhaps we should wait. It's a matter of only some of you are present. We simply wish to make one thing perfectly clear. The Tower is a manifestation of Garlean ingenuity and authority. Once the abode of the Imperial family, forever bear tremendous cultural significance. It's only enough that we have to suffer foreigners occupying it under the guise of rendering aid. Have you proposed reactivating it? Nay, we've had enough. The Garland of old may have fallen, but she fell in civil war to her own people, not to Eorzea nor any other land. Came here to assert our unequivocal claim to our territory. Garlemald, and all lies within her bounds, is beholden to no one. Of old dogs. You're just trying to plead the case. Fallen Empire. His Excellency resolved to negotiate the contingent was present to Tertium, must have strict Alphino and Alisay to meet us there. Lord Medius, or Nias, by your leave, my cards and I will speak with the residents of Stenadius. The Ilvar contingent holds the Tower of Babel. It is I who wishes for it to be reactivated. Thus, I think it needs that I be present for this discussion. Understanding of people's hardships, of their hopes and desires, of their dreams and future is sorely lacking. In my ignorance, I struggle to contribute. This is where I'll not plead our case to the community in your absence. So look to identify common ground upon which we might build a relationship that sees us overcome our differences. Very well. Now, the guards will not hesitate to escort you from the premises should they judge your actions to be inappropriate. Still, to Stenadius. Senatus, temporary refuge for political dignitaries, hence for tight security. When given to understand the outside not normally permitted so much as a glimpse inside, consider ourselves fortunate to be given this opportunity. How will it be worth the trouble? As do I, Zero, as do I. To begin, I propose we split up and ask the residents for their views on the Ilsvar contingent and the current state of affairs. We would also do well to learn more about this enclave itself. Should you observe anything of note, pray keep it in mind. It's through open hearts and open minds I believe we may yet convince the leaders to work with us for the greater good. You know what I think? I'm a soldier. I try not to think about politics at all. See, I'll say this much. Our leaders labor to preserve our culture, our way of life. Raise it at any rate. I trust them to do what's best for Garlemald. Talk about certain supplies fairs working, indicating they were provided by the Ilsvar contingent. The Enclave is clearly reliant upon an alliance for aid. Cerulean. That's the very same Union comrades used to transport cerulean from Lapis Manalis. Why they are in Senatus is unclear. Oh. I feel my contingent clearly conflicted to say the least. How's the distribution of supplies? Know as well as any that we couldn't survive without outside aid. As it may, even though the Empire has collapsed, we have our pride. People don't want to be holding others forever. We're not knowing that it's safe to see our benefactors occupying the Imperial Palace. Finished touching the Enclave? Touring the Enclave, have you? What were you able to learn? The same as me, then. Accept the Canadians' help out of necessity and harbor a measure of resentment. If they themselves don't like the bargain, they should reject it. That's what I tell you, it's absolutely out of the question! What's going on? Running with the very same. Came running when he heard shouting. Is that the matter? No, I was just trying to explain. If you clear this up, it has made a reasonable request. This man insists it is impossible. There's a magic weapons which run rampant throughout Reggio Urbanissima. Since we deliver supplies here, we have to dispatch extra men to defend against potential attacks. As the issue once and for all, oppose the elimination of all machina and loiter in your supply route. I heard him, and refused to even consider it. Padres have already spoken on this matter. Rampant or no, those were archaeological Garlean assets. Furthermore, let's say they're as dangerous as you attest. Since this could be a pretense to scavenge magic material for your own ends, I do not know if that is the case. The fact remains we can't allow you to destroy them. Our speculation of the magistrates, I presume, ridiculous. We haven't spoken unless we want to inflame tensions further. There's nothing we can do. Man, this is still rampant paranoia. It's just looking out at everything they're doing in this. We're trying to help them. We're trying to be altruistic and helping them, but they're constantly searching for this, like, the thieving in hand, ready to take more than it's willing to give, and looking for that knife we're hiding behind our back that doesn't exist. Complicated relations become when not grounded in a clear and equitable arrangement. Equitable arrangement, of course. I understand you're guilty of position. As a soldier, must do your duty and obey your superiors. I have an idea. I first need Commander Alusha. May I take charge of this matter? But by all means. Return to Camp Broken Glass. Now I discuss a solution I believe will satisfy all parties. I made myself this before the stream starts. As soon as we get back to a voice cutscene, have a little lunch. Having a voice cutscene so I can let the characters talk while I eat. Welcome back, all of you. Pray there have been positive developments in your efforts to appeal to the Garlean community. Have not yet. There's a method in which I believe to stand to gain. As Satrap, I intend to propose a trade agreement between Razad Han and the people of Garlemald. Please continue. The people of this nation have lived through its collapse and more, yet they have chosen to remain, for it is their home. They are able to survive as far as thanks to those of our contingent, or rather, in less flattering terms, they are entirely at your mercy. Despite your noble intentions, this one-sided relationship has fueled feelings of frustration and resentment. No surprise that some Garleans are loath to engage with foreigners, for fear of indebting themselves further or surrendering more of their already limited autonomy. But I wish to present them with an equitable arrangement. And that will restore them a sense of agency after having been forced to rely upon charity. This is said and done. What exactly did you have in mind? Along with Garlemald and Razad Han, abided by a treaty of non-interference. Freely have we treated one another, but I wish to continue this tradition. We will provide your people with such supplies as you require, in return for what you will grant us lead to the Tower of Babel, as well as share your Magitech resources and expertise. You become more reliant upon your technologies, of course, require more cerulean to fuel them. Thus, this possesses an abundance, and for it, you will be duly compensated. Razad Han's culture will be enriched by your Magitech windows, ever-increasing demand for your wares, see Garlemald grow wealthy and prosperous. Only when both sides keep the interests of the other in mind can an equitable relationship be forged. It's a principle I once thought I understood. I've come to appreciate it more in recent days, thanks to the sage counsel of a friend from beyond the rift. Yep. A sense of give and take. Excellency, thank you for your careful consideration of Garlemald's future. I do not speak for every Garlean. I myself see no reason to object to your proposal. If Razad Han were to take this initiative, other nations would follow suit to seek to normalize trade relations with us. I had this sitting next to the candle and now it's getting warmer. She says my proposal, ask you to join me in the negotiations at Tertium. The report may be instrumental in winning over Lord Anias and Medius. By all means, go with them. I have matters here well in hand. I learned all that I may regarding the tower's operation, so I too shall hide myself to Tertium. Here. Never. economy I brought. Numbers will not intimidate us. Power of Babel is ours by rights. Nothing you do can convince us otherwise. Rest assured, I don't intend to infringe upon the rights of evil of the Garlemald. Let's instead discuss the future. As satrap of Razat Han, I wish to establish a new trade arrangement between our nations. The aid we presently receive none lasts forever, my lord. Sooner or later, we must stand on our own 2 feet. To do so, we must secure a means to replenish our coffers. The proposed agreement presents a rare opportunity. It is true we do not want from Magitech and Ceruleum. Foreign currency would be needed to procure such things as we lack. Depend on the precise terms, but I can see the merits. I can't believe what I'm hearing. So of the Emperor, we're a proud patriot. Now you entertain selling national resources like a common merchant? Like you, I weep for what we lost. We're to rebuild Garlemald. Must make use of what precious few assets remain to us. Nonsense, utter nonsense. You are a traitor, Nias. There will be reckoning. Oh yes, people need to learn this. They'll crowd for your blood. God, this guy is like a hardline nationalist. Lord Medius, wait, isn't it safe out there? I gotta go and save his ass. Probably from his own rampaging Magitech. Oh. I thought Lord Nias was willing to consider my proposal. I'm worried about Lord Medius. Oh wait, dang it, wrong one. It's hardly dangerous for a civilian to be outside now, alone. I'll go after Lord Medius. Let's leave Medius here, Maximus care, while the rest of us join in the search. Lord Medius is bound for Sanitas. You're able to catch up to him in Regio Bernissimo. You know, where rampaging Machina are. I have a feeling having a close encounter of death at the hands of his own, his proud empire's own war machina would really help save him, or like change his mind. I'm alive?
Praise the sisters, you are safe.
Yay.
Don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
You love Garlemald dearly, Lord Metius. That much is plain. But you're not alone in that. We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold. Even now, I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers. But I won't stop looking nonetheless, and I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
Is there hope for us?
Aye, so long as we live. Garlemald lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken. We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Metius, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
To be lectured by the young man, it ill becomes a man of my station. I will rejoin the talks at Tertium. Might I trouble you to escort me? Ere we part, I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life, and I thank you.
Euless, wait. I'd like a word. With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
Worry not, we shall see the magistrate safely back to Tertium.
What is it?
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's why he did not require coercion to return.
Shall we walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here.
This hero's strange way of words.
So that's how Zero came to join you. Still, I'm not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust. I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister. As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence. Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others, in yourself. Perhaps it's because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a chance. As I did, after I was caught trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it. No one trusts in you, and so you trust in no one. And round the wheel turns.
Yep.
During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness. You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive. My mother wanted to save the world, to fulfill the hopes of Memoria's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Alone? Didn't you have anyone to help you?
Almost. 2 men tried just the once. A swordsman and a mage, whom I met when passing through a village. They had saved the people there from corrupted Memoriates. When they learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened. They claimed to be soldiers of a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search of a means to end the Contra Memoria. They invited me to join them. I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit. I expected some manner of outburst, some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. But they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now, perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared. Perhaps they hoped I was like them too. Perhaps it was just an offer and nothing more. I continued fighting alone, but ultimately I was undone, overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together. I was cold, in pain, wishing desperately that someone would save me. And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world. Darkness washed over me, and I was swept into the rift. When I finally managed to return, it was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations. I had a chance to learn about trust, and forsook it. I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation. Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone. But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. So long as you're alive, there will always be hope, no matter how bad things get. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today. Think about it. It's plain that you've forged bonds with those around you. If you didn't feel that in some sense, would you have risked your life as you did for a meager ration of boots? I trust you too, for what it's worth.
Here it is again. The fire that burned in my breast when you came to my rescue. The urge to weep, though there is no sorrow. If this is trust, then what must I do? How do I answer it?
Of a handshake, perhaps?
Give me your hand. It's not something you do constantly, mind. A friend is a friend regardless.
A friend. So that's what it means.
Aw, we're literally teaching her the meaning of friendship.
You trust.
I don't think anyone would be expecting that flashback. Thank you. I feel less as though I found the answers I sought. I owe it to all to you and Euless. Right then, if the others have already arrived back in Tertium, we should join them. Full glad am I to see everyone return, none the worse for wear. Various representatives of the Garland community are gathered here at this very moment, just as a fine opportunity to announce the trade agreement. You've read the memorandum. I trust you find the terms acceptable. I do. Nias, I pray you forgive me for my disgraceful conduct earlier. I shame not only my behavior, but I placed the burden of negotiation still on your shoulders in my absence. It showed that they brought up the subject of the tower's reactivation people at Tapper's. Some reacted quite strongly. Planning would be prevent another voice set invasion, however. They're more receptive. It's fair to say the recent episode is still fresh in their minds. They no longer deliver supplies to Cerulean. I have to say, I didn't expect to see such a large crowd. Even the stuff Imperials are able to keep to themselves and Senators are here. My friends and countrymen, lend me your ears. Yeah, we're really helping Garlemald get back on his own feet. Please inform you that all the choice occasion that we, the people of Garlemald, have entered into a trade agreement with Razad Han. Margaret, our court, we intend to grant the individuals before you access Tower of Babel. In return, Razad Han will provide us with supplies, which shall be equally distributed amongst the settlements of our nation. They're all like, huh? To clear one point, it's not an act of charity, but trade. Bargain struck between equals, rooted in trust and respect, marks a significant step towards rebuilding our nation and regaining true independence. Razad Han holds Garlean technology and ingenuity in the highest esteem. I hope that, through this agreement, our peoples will enjoy a mutually beneficial relationship for years to come. Okay. We bid you gather around to hear the particulars, that you might convey them to those elsewhere. Spurred by hardship and trauma that were the people of Garlemald, that they were unable to imagine a brighter future. Recognized as equals, as a nation of something of value to offer to others, validation alone is enough to rekindle their hope. It is by virtue of this partnership that we may access the Tower of Babel, a rather timely development given the ether tank's impending arrival. Once the tower stores have been replenished, we need but a way to show the signal to channel the energy to the moon, yes? Leave that and everything else on this end to me and Alphino. No need to worry. Devote all their energies to the mission in the void. As ever, I'm in your debt. You're good friends. Rendezvous.
Let us take a moment to review matters as they stand. Having procured sufficient stores of ether, we may now channel the requisite energy unto the moon via the Tower of Babel. Our work on the star is complete. However, we have yet to receive word from Y'shtola as to the state of the lunar preparations.
A ritual to open the gate, and measures to forestall a void-sent invasion. Neither task is simple nor quickly completed. She would doubtless benefit from our assistance.
The very thing I was about to propose. Let us join her above and lend what aid we may. Ere we set forth, however, Y'shtola did bid me relay a message to thee. As thou art well aware, a key objective of our mission is the extraction of thy sister Azhdaya from the Void. Held captive for millennia and divested of an eye, she is like to be severely weakened. To make good her escape, she shall require aid. Aid that is best provided by a fellow great worm.
Yeah, so come as a dragon.
You would have me go in my true form. Very well. Like our sire, we great worms are capable of traversing the great expanse. The journey will take some time, but I shall take myself to the moon.
Yep.
To begin with, I shall return this vessel to Radzadhan, that I may have both my eyes.
If need be, you can lend one
and
to
until
your sister.
such time as we find Azhdaya, I would entrust her eye to your keeping.
Ah. So you have it with you.
Will you do this for me?
Of course.
We shall contact you via Link Pearl once all is in place on the moon. You need but follow Y'shtola's instructions.
Understood. We'll be ready.
Take care, Zero.
It will be the briefest of homecomings. I'll be back before you know it.
Mare Elementorum, then. Go well.
I took the liberty of informing Ishtola of our arrival. She and her entourage should be here momentarily.
Forgive me. I'd hoped to have everything in order sooner. My thanks for the extra hands.
Alphino and Alice stand ready at the Tower of Babel. Vritra is also en route.
Excellent. You've done well, all of you. For my part, I've managed to prepare the ritual with help from the Watcher. All that remains is to channel the ether from below. This should, I pray, open a gate leading to the moon of the 13th.
May I just say how excited we are to be a part of this grand undertaking. The development of the artificial Atomos was one thing, but this is an opportunity like no other. Ishtola even managed to get a loan of elegant treatises on void sense summoning from the prized collection of the Sons of Saint Koinak.
Ooh.
The Empire's application of etherochemistry in regulating void gates provided us with many a useful insight for our work, let me tell you.
I asked a favor of Grahatir when we were comparing notes on cross-rift travel. Given his credentials, I was confident he wouldn't be denied. The knowledge of our forebears has brought us far, as has our own. And with our knowledge and resources, we shall construct a void-sent containment seal on a heretofore unseen scale.
Containment seal? Then thou wouldst make use of...
Yeah, that was like a very leading line in the trailer.
A tried and tested means of holding dark entities at bay is readily available here. 'Twould be remiss of us not to employ it. We shall reforge the brands that Xenos and Fandaniel destroyed.
Ho 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 ho! Make a giant void sap trap.
That which held even Zodiac shall more than suffice for void scent of any persuasion.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
The Watcher is already hard at work, tending to the most critical parts of the brand's restoration. There are, however, a number of concerning factors that remain. With your help, I'm sure we can resolve them.
Time is of the essence, so I suggest we continue this discussion as we make our way to the brands.
FC stuff. Talking about, yeah, PlayStation icons. I'm just choning saying, yeah. PS2, yep. assistance, we should reforge use of Zodiarc's brands to direct a better capable of repelling void scent. Though, if we expect to be effective against larger beings on account of its original purpose, should allow our lesser void scent to slip through. Second line of defense, leopard supporters be suitable for this purpose. Oh, yep, we'll get help from the leopards. Wait. There you are. It still surprised me of your present undertaking. Say that wishes to play our pride and joy. The veritable carrots of our eye. Our unrivaled combat supporters. Partially measured in case this wits and containment seal of hers proves lacking. Oh, I think I'm suddenly understanding that scene from the trailer where Zero is just kind of having this ominous aura, and we have like these line of loppers all going in sync. I think we're gonna just have Zero provide like a test to see their capabilities, and we're gonna find them lacking. Destination. You got their robots.
Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting. Hello there, friends. A new person. Heard there was a bit of a rush, so we gathered what combat-ready supporters we had available.
A welcome contribution. Thine initiative never ceaseth to amaze.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush! Though we have fulfilled the purpose given to us by Heidelin, aiding the people of Aetheris remains our greatest joy. So you can count on us, ever and always. Right, so, we originally deployed these supporters to patrol the moon and keep it safe. They've never tussled with Void Scent before, but with sufficient data, they ought to hold their own against the ghastly fiends. Practical, tactical data acquired in the moment, and who better to give the supporters an educational thrashing than the champion of Aetheris?
I believe I would make a better instructor. Not only have I fought Void Scent, I am one.
God, that's facial zoom in. Yep, they all run away. I knew it.
hear me? We've just finished restoring the brands.
Yay.
Let us reconvene once you've finished tending to matters there. The culmination of our efforts is nigh.
Oh, yeah. The red side of the moon. Here we go. Time for the big scene. Let's begin.
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
Excellent. The Tower 2 is activated. But give the word and we will begin channeling the ether.
Very well then. Make it so.
The moment of truth.
By the sisters!
Oriange, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate. A tear is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands. Success. The gate is open, and the seal appears to be in place.
Let's see how well it holds.
dare say the seal doth serve its purpose.
I see all proceedeth apace. Remarkable.
Indeed. Just this moment, a void scent emerged from the gate, by which we may safely assume it leads to the 13th.
It's incredible, Ishtola. Truly incredible. Oh, what an honor it is to have been part of this historic achievement.
A part is an understatement. None of this would have been possible without you and yours. Our success has also served to solidify our understanding of cross-rift travel. The Ascians rejoined reflections to the source by instigating elemental imbalances. These imbalances weakened the barrier between realities, causing the ether of a reflection to flood the source. But why is it that reflections are predisposed to rejoin the source? Why have they never merged with one another?
Thou art suggesting there is a unique property inherent to the source, one responsible for such an outcome.
I am. 'Tis my conclusion that, as the point of origin for the reflections, the source has an innate pull over them. Hydaelyn, I believe, sought to suppress that pull, which is why she was created with the power of light, of stasis. Meanwhile, the power of darkness, of activity, reigns in the void. Hydaelyn's influence would naturally be weaker, and this manifested in the form of planar fissures. Working with this hypothesis, I set my sights upon where the pull was assessed to be strongest, and through our combined efforts we succeeded in opening a gate to the void. Now, I must stress, it was because we sought the void that we succeeded. Pleased though I am to have my theory proven, the secrets of travel to other reflections still elude us. Even so, in the reality that lies beyond the 8th umbral calamity, there are those who found a way to reach the first. I will not rest until I do the same.
One step closer to fulfilling your dream, eh?
Going back to your boyfriend?
Just a step. Many more remain to be taken. Which further motivates me to forestall a void-sent invasion. So come, let us set forth, to find Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's plot.
Climb upon my back. I shall take us to the gate.
As we did discuss prior, I shall see the alchemists safely home, then together with the Loporrits maintain vigil over the gate.
May the sisters watch over and keep you safe.
Into the void once more.
Going all in with Midgard Stormer's theme.
This is the moon of the 13th.
Okay, this is a Final Fantasy IV remix. I recognize this tune from Theaterism.
It is. Ever since the flood, it has been a sanguinary orb in the sky.
No void sent. A rather more subdued reception than I had anticipated.
Well, how many voice send are even up here?
But unsurprising, given how jealously Golbez conceals the location of his domain. Still, we must remain on guard. One of his minions came through the gate, after all, and more may lie in wait.
I do not sense my sister. Where could she be? Where?
Steady, Vritra. We've barely arrived. Let us explore our surrounds before drawing conclusions.
Yes, thou art right. I shall survey the moon from above. The ground, I leave to you all.
This is the red moon. Find no sense of light, no direction, just wasted on it. Yeah. He's got that.
The chasm has caught your attention as well. There's some manner of structure below. Worth a look, wouldn't you say?
I too sense something here. This pit much resembles the Cradle of Darkness on our moon, where Zodiac was once imprisoned. If this place serves the same function, his power must have been sealed in the depths. Strange, though. When Zodiac perished in the Source, I presumed that every aspect of him was thus unmade, and his power scattered. But it's unmistakable. The darkness that permeates this abyss. Could a trace of him yet remain? Or is it something else?
Feels it.
I hear thee, sister. I hear thee. Climb on, my friends. Astaya is here, within this chasm.
Promogenitor, that's it! I remember like Prime something in there. Getting full dragon speak.
You were entrusted with Ajdaya's eye, were you not?
See if there's a reaction. Turn it to her.
Ku-an.
What? How?
Oh, Lakhom Urta.
River to here.
Li Tao
Thank goodness.
Keen sees.
Since these
Yes, is
how long have I dreamed of this moment?
Ik
has been here now. Let's return home together.
Fest wes an ulin.
Seth es lis na
Sylvia's joy is gonna be, even though Dragon's might can change and broken.
Stra idran. Esk es inesh
The very will of
ak.
Golbez.
So this is indeed Golbez's domain. Kis Arn
His company with mortals? He rules a nation of them. And they're my sovereign ally, not whom I could not have come before.
Sis? Ask dear
Much time has passed indeed. Yep, about 3,000 or 5,000 years. So you disappeared at the fall of Alig.
For war, Mara.
So feel like yesterday we were fighting the voice of Torrents to Nether Valley and Leisha and Mericidia.
Less
That's to save Tiamat. I flew into this lifeless world to strike at the heart of the cloud of darkness' forces.
Snar Tiamat on.
hard Tiamat there.
Kai
Voices I flew returned again and again. For I knew it, the rift of this world had closed.
Dis
The rift of
Kai
strength.
on. Na Stra on.
Nar Tal Kim in eyes.
So many, sister.
Atan
Today, we find the harmony of men, side by side, forging enduring bonds.
I'll call his
According to searching for these, I crossed paths with many a noble mortal, with whom I built a nation of rich diversity. I will show it. Beautiful Raja. Rest in hell, thou art free.
Ta hes an.
The moment finally collapsed. The darkness ravaging my wounds. He spoke and said,
Says Kidir
"Matter of time
in
before you
an.
turn, I have the power to stop it."
Sta in es.
For a price. I remained myself, but found, nevertheless in peace for his minions, who stepped upon my ether for thousands of years.
What now, then? Does this great worm intend to remain a captive meal for all eternity, not daring to test her chains?
Trying that same thing with Tiamat.
Ern el.
Such as thine attempted encouragement, mortal. Thou art as graceless as Nidhogg. The schoolmates who did weave this spell, so as to defeat the spirit to unravel it. Might suffice as a show of spirit for I to reveal what I know of the villain? Or what I know.
Now there's a start. So, what can you tell us?
Asiftar Nogol in.
You cannot travel far from this place.
Do es
You have prefer to send minions to share his will, on occasion will himself ascend to the moon's surface. Every time far fail, to visit the same locations in the south. Something to import there, lies there, no doubt.
Well, you heard her. Shall we look into this spot near and dear to our enemy's heart?
Still dark. There's where I began searching for clues. Let's do the same. Take charge of this area. If you could see to the south. Yeah, what is that? Oh, it's Ritra. The shading makes it look like some kind of giant monster. I'm like, oh, that's probably what they're looking for. Oh no! Giant! Here we go. Little monolith. And this is supposed to be like a grave of some kind.
Did you find something?
Crystal.
A memoria. But whose?
Can I get a vision? Yes. That's the mage and the swordsman. Go Swolbaz from after years.
You have lied, pillaged, and murdered. Have you anything to say in your defense?
No. Every one of them got what they deserved. Trusting fools.
Prayed Memoriat.
Like you would-be heroes. Aye. You do well to keep a close eye on each other. It always ends the same way. A knife in the back. And better to have the handle towards your hand. You'll see! Oh, yes. You will.
Yep. Closing his eyes for the blow. In death, may your soul find salvation.
I can't bring myself to pray for the unrepentant. You're a nobler man than I.
I know. We are shaped by these dark times more than we would care to admit. I choose to believe that, had these men known peace and plenty, not been consumed by mistrust and avarice.
Victims of the Contra Memoria, then. Like so many others. But we will end it.
Thank you. I shudder to imagine what might have happened if you hadn't dealt with the Dark Ones.
Meeting of Zero? Who is that?
Oh, her? She's like you, I hear. Hunts Memoriats taken by darkness.
Well, well. A kindred spirit. Perhaps we will finally have a new comrade.
No. I've no interest in working with others. Much less someone who looks as suspicious as you.
Is that so? See, like looking at our
If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Even when we share the same goal, we can't overcome the mistrust. Such is the way of things, the wisdom of our era.
Only precious few memorials remain you cling to the light. Whether we could have won her over.
We'll make do, old friend. We have accomplished much already, and another person may well have been more of a hindrance than help. Now then, our work here is finished. His Majesty has summoned us, so let us not delay. To Baron!
Boy, aren't you going to be surprised, Zero?
Had another vision of the past, did you? What? I was in it.
The two men you met that one time. Golbez is one of them.
It's them. The pair I met in that village. Which means the one sealed in this memoria is...
Yep.
So, you have come. You who would oppose our crusade.
Come on, King!
Sister! You ever seeing him? Yeah! The other guy who wore the armor of Golbez.
You. I know you.
Is that so? From the world before, I dare say.
How did you come to take up... I presume...
'Tis impressive enough that you have managed to retain your mortal form. But to remember your past besides. But that is of no moment. You are the Memoriat who vanquished my minions. Correct.
And what if I am?
Then I would bid you join me. As a child of our world and slave to the wheel, fight with me for the salvation of all our souls.
Fight with you? More like fight as your pawn. It isn't me you want, but my power. And if I don't obey, you'll bind me like you bound that dragon. But no more. I refuse to be bound ever again. I fight only for myself, and for those in whom I trust. My friends.
I see. A pity. It is for the dragon that you have come, yes?
Yes.
When first you appeared, I thought simply to remove a threat to our plan. Never did I imagine that you would reach this place and gift me a golden opportunity.
Dragger out the gate or the dragon?
Ask in.
Speak plainly, jailer.
Long as it has been imprisoned, this dragon has grown feeble and weak, its spirit extinguished. Your coming has served to rekindle her forgotten hope. Her yearning to be free, to return home. That is the key to our deliverance.
Break the shackles and expose her to the darkness. Jaya, no!
The darkness is ravaging her. She's becoming a void scent.
Archer! Smash!
Whoa.
Rise, O Shadow Dragon, and obey! him.
Oh. Whoa. Can you truly bring yourself to do this? I don't think you can.
Keen, Slask, now.
Damn you!
Keep our guests occupied.
We're not seeing fighting because we have different jobs. It could be. Cannot bring himself to hurt his sister.
I beg thee, save my sister.
That's it.
Before darkness swallowed the world, I fought tirelessly in a war without end. The experience taught me to discern the strong, that dragon, and you.
Yep, there we go. Cube is forming. Oh, we're actually building the cube.
Come, face me.
Rest assured, I need no invitation.
Accursed light. You, who have ever basked in its warmth, could never understand our envy, our agony. You will not deny us our release.
Voidcast dice. I think it is called like Voidcast dice. Having opened a void gate north of portions of Mary 11 Torrent, successfully cross over to the moon of the 13th. Whose sanguine surfing to find the prisoner Dia. Last, this means you see the Great One's liberation is in sight. Of course, watching he is twisted into a beam of darkness by Captain Golbez. So it is that you sally forth until black-clad villains conjured stage, there to end his unholy crusade and free as Dia from her torment. sword. Knight in black.
Expect no mercy. To destroy you, I shall bring my all to bear. Come, warriors from beyond the rift. Our crusade, then come. But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb. I will free us from the wheel. Where my rime-kissed blades, I will suffer no obstacles. No matter the foe, I will stay the course.
Oh, that was get out of that thing, man.
Let lightning surge!
Finding cold.
Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow. With a bitter dark and hero's blade, I bring my people liberation. Shall know true terror!
Black Fang.
Dragon, hear me and obey! Crush them! Bathe them in black flame! My meteors will extinguish your light!
Still meteors, they're twin meteors, but still the same thing.
A raging gale to rend you asunder. for your doom!
Ooh. Probably avoided that one.
You wretch! Come forth, my servant of shadow! Let lightning surge!
How much shields we had over there on the one healer.
A raging gale to rend you asunder!
Okay, I've seen the directions.
Be gone!
We'll need that healer LV soon.
Dragon, hear me and obey! Look to the heavens for your doom! Wear my Rhine-kissed blades! This place shall be your tomb! Crush them! Render unto me your all! My meteors will extinguish your light!
Yeah, just immediately died again. Plus the meteors.
Come forth, my servant of shadow! Let lightning surge! A raging gale to rend you asunder!
That's when the light parties for those sounds.
Be gone!
Our healers are just constantly being dead.
Dragon, Hear me and obey. Look to the heavens for your doom! Wear my Rhine-kissed blades! This place shall be your tomb! Crush them!
No, 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 no! Hey,
Render unto me your all! My meteors will extinguish your light!
There we go.
Come forth, my servant of shadow!
Fun.
If you would oppose our crusade, then come. But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb. I will free us from the wheel! Wear my Rhine-kissed blades! I will suffer no obstacles! No matter the foe, I will stay the course. Let lightning surge! Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow. With abyssal dark and hero blade, I bring my people liberation.
Thank you, this is very quick. This is kind of this powering up for the first time sequence.
You shall know true terror! Dragon, hear me and obey! Crush them! Bathe them in black flame! My meteors will extinguish your light. A raging gale to rend you asunder.
Got the order wrong. Yeah, it's the one I messed up. We're like, why am I the only one standing here?
The heavens for your doom.
I'm pretty sure
you wretch.
In the extreme, those are going to be much wilder patterns.
Forth, my servant of shadow! Let lightning surge! A raging gale to rend you asunder.
You always seem we're doing a whole lot better than before.
Dragon, hear me and obey. Look to the heavens for your doom. Wear my rime-kissed blades. This place shall be your tomb. Crush them!
God.
Render unto me your all! My meteors will extinguish your light! Come forth, my servant of shadow! Let lightning surge! A raging gale to rend you asunder. Look to the heavens for your doom! Where my rime-kissed blades! This place shall be your tomb! Unto me your all!
Oh, hit it!
My power.
Whoa.
Even my blade. So, this is the limit of my defiance.
Oh, there he's tiny again.
Are you all right?
What's happening?
At last, the moment is at hand. You may have bested me, but not quickly enough. Too late will you look to the chasm. You've won the battle, but I win the war.
No, it's Naya!
Stop this. I beg of thee, let her go.
Darkness made manifest once abided in the depths of this abyss, until one day it dispersed in a haze of ether. In the absence of the great flow, that ether has nowhere to return. And so it has coalesced, giving rise to a mighty voidsent. Now feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it.
Left behind by Zodiac.
From the convergence of ancient and newborn, an entity without equal shall emerge, one who shall tear down the barrier between worlds.
You're making Zeromas.
Upon you, who shall deliver us from eternal damnation, I bestow the name of a hero of Eld. Zeromas!
Yep.
Awaken!
No matter how powerful, a voidsent can be sealed in Memoria.
Nope. Oh, there's a barrier around it. The crystal she got of the brother. Oh, fell into it. I believe that's a checkout moment there.
Damn it! It's too strong.
Our warding scales may not hold. Not against a voidsent born of Zodiac's ether.
We must retreat. Everyone to me. Or Arkin.
Ever turns to this I swear. We're back safely at least. By this development, we escaped for our lives and accomplishing unto itself. If we could have anticipated Ajdaya's journey to return home could be manipulated in this fashion. Thus, we now contended for newborn voids and hell's bent on breaching the rift. With such prodigious strength, Zeromus is unlike anything I have ever seen. Turning that for an ancient hero, as Golbez said, but none could say if there is even a sliver of truth to the legends. Has Golbez chosen hopes of his champion will do that which no could do in the Contra Memoria, save the world. The true hero would not damn another world to save his own. We're not about to let that happen. Regardless, we need to regroup. I loathe am I to admit it, we are no saint to fate of voidsent as Zeromus' might. Fritron, at least of all, in body and mind both. For now, let's return to Razatan and take stock of the situation. Very well. Ryder, I'm sure you to head to Bestway's Burrow and apprise your own of the situation. My special tend Vitra's wounds for returning to Razatan. Hey, Jonas there anon. Wow. Oh. How do you deal with freaking Zeromus like that? I kind of can't wait to see its true form outside of that giant font of ether. Or just cloak or whatever. How I'd return. This day it have been blessedly uneventful in your absence, more importantly, of your mission in the void. Heavens refend, as I would use to birth a dread voidsent born from Zodiac's residual ether. Though, could have predicted this outcome, this one small mercy, voidsent containment seal, employed the self-same Ramsay and once separated Zodiac in his creation, the seal should serve to hinder Zeromus. For how long, I could say, for our enemy's strength is unknowable, whilst the barrier is erected in haste. Thou shalt rejoin our comrades anon to liberate measures, yes? I shall remain here to maintain my vigil over the seal. Should there are signs of an impending incursion, rest assured, I shall send word without delay. Go well, my friend. The posher otter. That's the new otter. Not dapper, but still pretty good. Like a tuta.
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of Voidsent that dwelled in my domain?
Yep. One of them like end up eating the other to free from Barricia.
Ciriato devoured Farfarello, and in so doing he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a Voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer. And when a Voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more.
So hope for Azaya.
That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Azhdaya. And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is. When the time comes, you must call to her. Call with all your being.
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus. While it is unsettling that a Voidsent could be born of Zodiark's ether, its very nature may render it susceptible to the brands that once contained him. Did Urianger have aught to say?
Pretty much the same thing. He's gonna stay up there to keep watch over the seal in case it breaks.
I see. If the seal may not hold for long, then haste is paramount.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
Doing so would consign Azhdaya's soul to the ethereal sea. Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light. And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light.
Ah!
The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me.
Could use the light of the first to fight the
With
void
our
of the
recent
14th.
discoveries and proven techniques, as well as the aid of comrades near and far,
Oh,
I have
finally
faith
actually open
that
a
we will
portal
find
to
a way.
the first next patch.
But only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
Wait. Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Fine by me. Come on then.
I shall not pass my time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
As I as my sister, I love I dreamed of saving her. To do so, I must be better than I have been. First of all, I am to have you and yours as comrades. I cannot walk. I will ask you to lift me up every time doubt and despair creep into my heart. Don't falter again. This I swear. I will hold fast my conviction, Evander, because you will stand with me till the last. Now get our post-story cutscene. Because I've yet to heard the line from Golbez about breaking the wheel. Or shattering the wheel. Yep, the moon of the 13th. I'm still calling it that whole moment of what can only presume to be parallel Cecil's crystal falling into Zeromus. That is setting up a Chekhov.
Zeromus is risen, but not yet at full strength. It will take time before the fiend is able to breach the veil. But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured?
Is Zeromus the name of your brother, though, parallel Cecil?
It remains as fresh as if it were yesterday. Old friend, the memory of your passing and the pain. As I promised you then, I promise you now. They shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
Oh, this Golbez isn't actually Golbez! Oh. So, that's not Cecil in there, in that crystal, it's the real Golbez! Oh, that was a twist I was not expecting! Lights embrace, the shadows is deep, a world to save, an oath to keep. The Dark Throne. You win or you dice. You win or you dice. Well, we're gonna end it here. Man! 6 hours! 6.5 hours! And yeah, like, MSQ is always, yeah, like, between 3 to 4 hours long. And this did not disappoint. Yeah, so, gotta go, yeah, we're done with this for now. You just do this or other stuff on my own time. You're back in a few hours for the regularly scheduled Zelda. So, see you then.